Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is another episode of try number 2 in survival series. As you can see behind me, we finally built our nether portal that we had tracked down earlier. I had went in it already to look around, and then I came out and stepped in some lava and died. Bummer, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take you on a tour of inside there and show you what we have. And then we'll head back to our home location and show you what we are doing there. So we'll see you in a minute. Alright, we're going through the portal, and here we are. Let's see what we got. Oh, another ghastly. I gotta build something around this thing. And he's gonna hit me up a lot, I bet. Let's see what we can do. Let's get out of here real quick. Maybe he'll despawn. I doubt it. Never my luck. Alright, let's see what we got. Man, they're all over this spot, so I'm going to have to build something up around it. Alright, let's just get back through the portal. You can see here, it's a lot of nice stuff will have to come through. I got some nether quartz, so we can go build our stuff that we're going to do, which I wanted to build some auto farms, but right now I just want to give you guys a tour of our area. Alright, here we go. Alright, so now we're back in the real world here. And look at this, here our nether portal. Our little home area is actually pretty far away. It's okay though. We wanted to build it closer to the village that we came in on. It looks like the village though, we only have one villager left the last I looked. And the protector, the golem, is gone now. So we don't know what we're going to do about that. The last problem we had, we couldn't find any other villages, and we lost all the people we would trade with, and we really couldn't do much because we kept not able to find any fortresses or anything. We couldn't find any rods, and it looks like it's getting dark. Look at up in the distance there, right straight ahead there. You can see our home up on top of that mountain. It's pretty interesting. We built that up, and I'll give you guys a tour of that. It's kind of a bummer. I was up at level 22 before, or actually almost nearly 30, and then I fell into that lava and couldn't get out. It's really weird. But let's go see what we can do, and we'll be up at our house in just a second. Talk to you then. All right, here we go. This is the entrance to our homestead up there. We don't even have a roof on our home yet. We kind of got occupied with other stuff. And I'll kind of take you a tour through the night, and we'll see what kind of creatures are up here. Because typically, man, it is loaded with creatures and stuff. But our whole purpose was to kind of give you a tour and then start creating some of our auto farms. As you can see here, we have a bunch of animals that we've already collected. We've collected the sheep and the cows and the chickens, stuff like that. Went ahead and planted some animals. We got a little stations out here, and then here's our home over here. Again, it's just made out of like cobblestone and brick. And then when you go in, we have our chest and a table, and then right here are our beds. So let's see what we can do and see you guys in the morning. All right, back to another day here. The other thing I wanted to show you is kind of where we're mining, and then we'll kind of go from there. And then in our next episode, I'm going to go ahead and start building our kelp farm. Our automated, we're going to do an automated pumpkin and watermelon farm. I'm going to go ahead and create a sheep shearing farm, a cooking chicken farm, and then I think we're also going to do a sugarcane farm. That way we can go ahead and just collect all the kind of sugarcane and stuff like that. But let's get rid of these creatures real quick here. All right, we got another one over here. I hate skeletons, and they always seem to get me, but look at that, come on. All right, so there we go. As you can see, our area is going to be, our auto farm is going to be in this area here. That way it's kind of close to us, but not far, and we can just kind of build as we want. But let's go show you the other section we have for going down. So we have two sides of this that we use a lot. We have the side that we just came from that kind of goes over the nether portal and like the desert area. And then over here we have our nice little valley down here, and this is where we kind of go down to do our mining. So if we come up over here, we have our stairs going straight down that we kind of created. It took us like literally 4 hours to find diamonds, and I'll go show you the whole process. I'm going to walk you through the whole area that we went down to find diamonds. Okay, so here's the entrance to our mine, and we run into a lot of water and a lot of lava. So we're going to go down into our mine, and this is just the opening of the mine. We have some chests here with a lot of cobblestone and stuff in that, so we don't have to keep mining that. And then we just had kind of random stuff there, and then of course we have all stuff in a bed here. So let's go down into the mine. It's kind of tricky. We just keep going down and down, and then we always just kind of turn and then continue going down. It was kind of cool when we opened this up. We really weren't finding anything, and then all of a sudden, you know, I opened up a spot because I heard a spider, and boom, we had all of this lava and stuff that was really cool. Again, it just goes down and down and down, and I just want to show you kind of where we found the diamonds at. So we're in here. Oh, the little creatures here. Let's get rid of these guys. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. Nice. Man, these suckers are everywhere. All right. Okay. Getting good experience, though. All right, so let's go down, and then if we turn right here, we can go down. See, we had, like I said, we had to do a lot of mining in these sections to just find diamonds. It was ludicrous, like how we kept just like, man, we just couldn't find anything. And then we found a lava pit, and inside that lava pit we were able to. But if you see this, look at this, man, we have coal everywhere, we've had iron everywhere, and we were just able to just find all kinds of material. It's kind of interesting, but like, here we go. So if we go over here to the left right here, and then we go around this like waterfall, it's kind of some cool stuff here. Like, look at this. Look at all the stuff we got here. And look, here we go. So right here, I got it all labeled up. Look at that. There's a bunch of just you know, torches. So if we go through here again, look at this. I mean, we've got all kinds of cool stuff. Okay, so I marked it with the chest and stuff so I wouldn't lose it. And wow, what is he doing in here? Okay, so again, right here where we have some chests, I found the diamonds right here. And I have not found any diamonds since, so I've mined all of this. I just kind of followed the lava flows. And again, you just have all kinds of stuff in here that I can still mine if we need it. But right now, I have an abundance of everything that we do. I'm just still looking for diamonds because all we have is 5 left. But this is it, guys. I mean, seriously, I've mined all this. And again, I like it. I think it's just kind of fun doing the mining portion of it. And then building the farms and stuff, which we'll be doing next. So let me get back to our castle, and we'll see you back at our village area. Alright guys, here is my watermelon and pumpkin auto farm. Now, I didn't do as many pumpkins as I did watermelons, but what you do is you dig an 8 block long trench. You put a water bucket right here at the end, and then you plow on each side of the water. Just some blocks, 8 blocks long or 7 blocks long, depending on how you want to do it. And then every other one you put an absorber that absorbs the plant, whether it's the watermelon or the pumpkin. They both act the same. And then you put a piston on the next to it so that the pumpkin will grow to the side. Make sure you block off any area you don't want the pumpkin to grow, or the watermelon, because they'll grow you know, any space, open space around the seed or the plant. And then on the outside, what you do is you go ahead and put your redstone from the absorber to the piston, and then when they grow, they'll go into the water. They'll be pushed into the water. They'll come down to a hopper. So put your chest. I use a double chest, and then I put the hopper at the end of the water, so they'll come down from the water into the hopper and then into the chest. I mean, everybody's seen this. This is really kind of common out in the YouTube world. I like it because it does give us a lot of food, because we, you know, watermelon, and you're lucky enough if you find watermelon when you spawn in, but this is one of the easiest ones to do. It's one of my favorites because it's automated. When they grow, you don't have to do anything, and watermelons grow pretty quickly. So with that being said, that's going to be our first farm, our simple watermelon farm. Again, it's not as simple as you think, because you do need to go get some nether crystal or nether quartz. and you have to go through all that process. So it's really not early game, but it is easy enough, and it will supply you with an unlimited amount of food. All right, one more thing I wanted to do was go ahead and get our sugarcane auto farm going before I quit today's episode. So how I did this, again, it's a lot like the watermelon farm. That's why I went ahead and kind of did it. So what you do is you create a hole 2 by 8 long, and then one side of it you fill with sand, because that's what I grow my sugarcane on. And then on one end, you go ahead and you bucket it so that it has a stream going the 8 distance. Then here you put a hopper going into a chest. I do a double chest, and again, look at this, already 22 pieces. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pistons and 8 observers. What they do is they grow up, and once the observer sees the change, it goes ahead and hits them down here, and then they continue to grow, and they just keep growing. I went ahead and blocked it in with some block, and then put some glass in front of it, because sometimes these pistons will push them way out. On the backside, you do use some redstone. So on the backside here, you take along the pistons and you put the blocks, and then you just put some redstone so that the redstone will power the piston when the observer goes off. I just like to enclose it. I'm not going to put a top on this one. It doesn't really make sense. It's just a waste, but it looks really good. You can come up and watch it if you wanted to. But already I've had this thing set for about 15 minutes. As you can see, some of it didn't get pushed off, but that's okay. It'll sit there. But if you come over here for about 15 minutes, I got 22 pieces already. So not too bad. It produces a lot. Again, like the pumpkin and watermelon farm, pumpkins don't grow all that fast, but the watermelons do. So already within a 45-minute period, I got 66 watermelons and 2 pumpkins. But again, I don't have to do anything but play, and yeah, these farms, they work out. So the next farms we'll create in one of our next episodes will be a kelp farm, and I like the kelp so that I don't have to start going to mine coal. It'll just mine it, and then I can go ahead and make some blocks, dried kelp blocks, and use those for fire, for fuel, and then we'll make a chicken farm. So we'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching.